From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll work against the blitz. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Ready? Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And off to Jeanty. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Las Vegas.
Jeanty from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready,
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. 65.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down. They'll go play action. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can...
Fights up a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's a quick throw to the left. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down, pass coming. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Ready.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Caught by Washington, left side. And Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one complete to St. Brown. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
60 Vikings.
Gibbs. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ooh, option play, 2nd and goal. He's hitting driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
And looky there, Kate, finally got to call some points on the old scoreboard. 3 is fine, but you know both of these offense want to find some touchdowns.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They're going play action. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Gotta be lying.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 10, Raiders nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you've got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's still going to the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll throw here on first. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime.
Daniel Carlson.
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now off the play action. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so that brings up 2nd down. One last play before the break.
Ready, go!
He's back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. He spins right by him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Move it, 19!
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Press all 80. 18, right in. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long for him here. And downfield, he's got it. So that stops. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18. Ready.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Genty can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Genty again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Back to throw it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He's going to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He'll put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's got to gain a 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Well, right side, and Dobbs has it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. This is Genty. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to work they go after the interception. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set.
Throwing from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
Raiders 28, Lions 17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet. Big gain downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 35 out of that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, Genty shoves one away. And he's hit and set out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
That's good. For a Lions first down.
Let go.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Shot. Hook.
Back to pass on second and short. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Hey. Go.
From the gun on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another give here to Jency. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's a foot race. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
19, Charger, 19,
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 24. Ryan
Now
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Straight ahead with Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Cowboy check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Looks through and breaks away. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Raiders looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup.
Shotgun now on third down. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. Boy, that was close.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Ready.
No throw from his end zone. Dump off caught by his back. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. So they actually completed the throw there, Brock, but you wouldn't know that by how this play ended. Stuck in their own end zone for a safety.
Yeah, this close to the goal line, you think if there's a safety, it's going to be a sack or maybe a holding call in the end zone. I'm not sure you ever expect a completed pass to end up going that far backward, costing you points. But let's give some credit where it's due. That defense, they were flying to create those 2 points.
Yeah, no doubt. Good work, D. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams.